The bottom line on Bora Bora is that it's one of the most beautiful islands and it's known for its lagoon. So if you go there, you're probably going to spend lots of time on the water or in the water. However, if you have an extra day and you're thinking, what can I do on the island itself? What we'd recommend is to rent a scooter. It will only take you 45 minutes to go all the way around the island because it's not a very large island. And there's a couple things you can do. First, look up on Google Maps World War II guns. You'll find some gun placements that are a small, short hike up to the mountain area of the island. They've got a nice outlook of the lagoon and the guns are still intact, so they're pretty impressive. And then after that, make sure you go to Matira Beach. It's a public beach. It has a nice pavilion. You can get in the water or you can make a reservation at one of the cool restaurants that's on the beach and watch the sunset.
We're going adventuring. Today will be our island tour on this here scooter around Bora Bora. It's about 32 kilometers and should take about an hour total, but we're gonna stop along the way and see what type of activities we get into.
We're in the main town of Vaitape on Bora Bora. It's the biggest town. It's not really a town, more like a village. They have a church, we kind of like a little shopping area. There's a few cafes. You can buy black pearls here, which is one of their specialties, and your regular tourist stuff. So we're gonna walk around and see if there's anything interesting here.
You can get gelato and views like this. There's no reason to go anywhere else.
Turns out you can't get gelato in these views, you can just get these views. The views are good, but no gelato for us.
It's closed. There was gelato and there was a sign for pizza, but it was all closed. And I suspect that it may be impacts of COVID-19.
That's all we're gonna do in this main town of Vaitape. Now we're gonna hop on this amazingly sexy ride here and go see more of this island. Okay, we look at this World War II gun, but you'll notice it doesn't look like a gun. And we looked on the Googles and we're led to believe that there's an actual complete gun with a barrel. Oh, so we're gonna climb this island mountain some more, try to find it.
And another 20 feet up the hill, you'll see the actual gun.
If you don't know what an igloo is, it's supposed to be a specified area where you can keep your munitions that should be somewhat fireproof. It's gonna be protected. It should have a ventilation there, which it does have a ventilation. This is from World War II, so I'm pretty sure the procedures we've come up with since then have improved and changed. And then it should be a certain distance away from your gun, obviously, because as the enemy is returning fire, you don't want them to hit your igloo full of munitions and it explodes and takes out your gun placements. Although there are multiple gun placements, in my professional United States Air Force opinion, this igloo is way too close to where the men would be operating that weapon. But maybe back then in the Pacific in World War II, we did not have time. Obviously, there's no truck path. There's no way you're gonna load up a trailer and take the bombs over there. I'm guessing they hand carried them. I don't know. This is a big gun. This is a super easy walk up this mountain. When you're driving in Bora Bora, you'll just look on Google Maps, but you'll see like a little road that looks like they just kind of haphazardly dump concrete and rubble. That's the road that comes up here to these World War II gun placements. If you're nerdy like us, or you have any military history in your family, or you're in the military, you'll appreciate coming up here and seeing this stuff because it'll remind you of the good old days when you were in the service, which was only a couple of years ago, but seems like forever ago. Ammo, hua. Maggie asked if I would humor her, so I will humor her. A reenactment of World War II combat in the Pacific. So we found a little spot where it looks like a bunch of locals are hanging out in the water. So we pulled over our scooter. Most of this we can cool down because it's quite hot and my linen is soaked in sweat. So I'm gonna drape it over the scooter, let it dry, and then we're gonna dip in this beautiful water behind us. And you know, we're like halfway around the island. We're just going at our own leisure, pulling over when we see something pretty. And it only takes 1 hour to circumvent the entire island. It's only 32 kilometers, so we don't want to just hurry up and get it over with. So we're taking our time, you know? We've just now arrived to Matira Beach. It's pretty much the only public beach on the island of Bora Bora. It's definitely known as the nicest. All the resorts, like there's not a lot to this island. You've got your resorts, you've got this beach, but it's always about the lagoon and all the cool things you can do on the water, the snorkeling, the sailing, scuba diving, all that awesome stuff. But you might want to spend a day on the beach. Now Matira Beach is public, so you're gonna have a lot of locals here. There's this nice pavilion they've built. Check out this pavilion. But there's not a lot of people, and they're still building nice showers and bathrooms over there for it. So this is probably the #1 place to check out sunset, and there's some restaurants up and down Matira Beach, so you can dip in the water, come up. Some of the restaurants have showers, you can shower off, have dinner. It's just really nice to have a very leisurely evening, and since we've been riding around on a scooter all day, that might be exactly what we do.
Okay, Bora Bora is pretty beautiful.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the cinematic lighting throughout that video. That was actual real sunlight. This is a reflector that I'm trying to get to light up my face. I don't know if it's working. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good time watching all these travel videos. By the time I publish this, I don't know what the state of the world will be with coronavirus or how it will be received. However, just give it a thumbs up, like it, subscribe it, and hopefully we can all go travel again soon. Okay, bye.